Hey everyone, today we are back with another Spider-Man video. I kind of wanted to do a video on like thoughts and theories, you know, before the game comes out. As I'm recording this, it's like 7:01, EST, Eastern Standard Time. So, what, 5 hours, just about 4 hours and 59 minutes until people can actually play the game. So I just kind of want to make a quick video about what I think will happen. I have seen like the first hour just about of gameplay, so I won't talk about what's going on in there because, you know, I know what's going on, so I'll leave that out. But for the rest of the story, I kind of wanted to see if I could maybe throw out some theories and see what sticks, you know, who knows. But some of the things that I wanted to talk about was like, well, also to swing and you know, because I haven't gotten the game yet myself, just to kind of ease the pain until I can get the game, you know what I mean? So before then, I wanted to talk about how, like, in this game, if you, when you collect like all the backpacks, if you go to the collections, and I know like initially when the story trailer released, and with Venom saying we're gonna heal the world, it's Harry who's Venom. I feel like that's pretty much it, but we haven't seen the end of the game, and my theory for the end of the game is that the symbiote somehow reaches Eddie Brock, because if you look at the good luck card,
the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research. Some really great people there. And Jameson.
You know, you see signatures like on the top, Joe Robertson, Betty Brant, Gloria Grant, J. Jonah Jameson. But the one signature that I feel ties it all together for me is Great Working With You by Eddie Brock. I mean, we haven't really seen much of him, but he's here. So I can see the end of the game being really about him, you know? Yeah, like at the end of the game, he somehow comes in contact with the symbiote, or it would be interesting to see how they would play that sort of hatred for Spider-Man into his life. But it'll be good if they implement that, if they're able to. But we'll just have to see. Another thing I wanted to talk about was in the launch trailer, they had a part where it was talking about how, you know, like the symbiote hasn't fully bonded to Peter just yet, because it sounds like, in his own voice, in Peter's own voice, but also under like control of the symbiote, or at least influenced by the symbiote. It says we call it the symbiote, and it shows you. It just, with it sounding like Peter's voice, I feel like it's the influence of the symbiote, like. But it could be very early in the game in which that happens, because if it's not fully bonded with him yet, as it doesn't, because, you know, Venom's a thing, but I think that was like a nice little plant right there, you know what I mean? The little pop. It's like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. But it'll be interesting to see how far along story-wise we get, whether that will be shown, who's saying that, you know, early in the game, later in the game. We'll just have to find out in literally a couple hours. But I can't wait to see. You know, I've loved Spider-Man since I was a little kid, as many have. So having these games has just honestly been like a dream come true, you know what I mean? It's, yeah, then this game coming out, like, I wanted to play nothing more than just that. Like, it's the only thing I've been looking forward to pretty much since the gameplay trailer came out in July. It's like all I've thought about, you know what I mean? So it'll be fun. We'll do this, this, this. There we go. So, you know, I'm very interested to see in which direction they take it. How fast Venom becomes an imminent threat, you know, along the story, but we'll just have to see. But another thing I wanted to talk about was like Well, let me hold on. Let me defuse this first. There we go. Another thing I wanted to talk about was like, you know, at the end of like all of the trailers, it seems like it's always, you know, at the end where it says like be greater together, and then the together part is always, you know, succumbing to the symbiote.
We'll take it from here.
But then it's Miles's bioelectricity that sets it free. So like my thought was like, oh, maybe we'll have like a fight between Peter and Miles, and then Miles will set Peter free from the symbiote, you know, because bioelectricity does conduct heat. Electricity conducts heat, so because symbiotes don't like fire and sound waves, the bioelectricity could be a good matchup against it, you know what I mean? So we'll just have to see. But my thought was like, it was kind of the hint to say, hey, they're gonna have a big fight. But I would love to see it. Yeah, but I think Miles's bioelectricity is like the catalyst for the symbiote. Maybe it's the way that it gets off of Peter and then transfers onto somebody else. You know, we'll just have to see. Another thing was like, within the story trailer, they had Martin Lee break out of prison, and Otto is also within the raft. So I thought maybe, just maybe, we could have Otto get broken out of prison, but like depending on how far along Peter is within the symbiote trail, he could ask him for help. You know what I mean? He could break him out, and then with his knowledge, because he also has like a degenerative disorder. His muscles aren't working properly, but his brain is intact. So I mean, if anybody's to help with any sort of degenerative disease, it might be Otto, because he's also facing a similar problem, or at least he might have done research for himself beyond the you know, the artificial limbs, the tentacle arms. But we'll just have to see. But I would love to see that. That'd be very interesting. That'd be a very interesting plot point. But yeah, I don't know. But, you know, I'm just trying to throw some things out there. Maybe they'll stick, maybe they won't. But we'll just have to see. Another thing I just wanted to mention was like, not a theory, but just a thought that there is a story, like the story so far, sort of video that was put out, and it's kind of like the epilogue, I believe is what you call it, to the game. And they released it like just on YouTube and stuff. I saw it on Twitter, but I like how close Peter and like Miles have gotten. Like the way they talk together in that video is like almost like best friends, you know what I mean? Like always willing to help, and it's very, very wholesome. I like that, you know? But if it is within an impending doom of the symbiote, it's nice to have the moments before, you know, everything goes sideways, you know what I mean? So it'll be very interesting. We'll just have to see. But that's all within due time, right? We'll just have to find out. Well, that's all I have for now. So the theories and the thoughts I have. I've managed to just about stay spoiler free beyond the 1 hour of gameplay I saw earlier today. Just about spoiler free. So yeah. But if you are here for the Dragon Ball content, it might be a little bit more far and few in between, like with the Spider-Man videos. I'm probably gonna do Spider-Man more than Dragon Ball for a little while, but they will be there. But yeah, if you want to watch it, stick around. I hope you enjoy the videos. But yeah, that's all I got for now. So thank you everybody for watching and listening. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. All right, later.